Welcome back to Hex Shards of Fate. We're starting out in the kind of deck manager system to kind of talk about a few things since the last episode. First of all, when I was going crazy over the card Awaken, that card was actually bugged at the time of recording. It was not displaying in the inventory because I didn't get one. It wasn't actually awarded to me, which was driving me up the wall. I was like, why don't I have this card? So, I have one. I also have a couple of bids on some other Awaken cards. When those actually become available, hopefully I can actually use them. I don't know if it's contained only to have PvE cards while you unlock them throughout the game. We'll see. Very fun card. I also got some equipment for it where you get the 50% chance to put this card in your hand. I don't use actual any humans. I have one. No, he's necrotic. Never mind. So yeah, not very useful for the deck I currently built. I also moved around a few cards. I removed Prince Corey as well as the Knight of Bells. I'm trying to kind of homogenize the deck to be a lot more useful because games are getting a lot harder. I also added a few other cards. Right here, we have the Spiritbound Spy. I got an equipment for it while grinding through the Frostrain Arena. And it is essentially letting this card keep cycling into my deck and creating more kind of phantasms and stuff like that. Alone, it's not that good, but I also have an equipment for Kill, which says your rogues in your hand get -1 cost. Currently, I believe I have 3 rogues. I have the Shinhair, Killblade of the Milky Eye, Quick Strider, and Spiritbound Spy. So that's 3 main creatures in my deck that get the minus cost to it. Now, I still have the Scale Blade, lets me have more abilities on this Griffin, but I figure with the kill ability and getting some free creatures with lethal or a 1/1 flyer, it's going to be a lot more versatile, and that comboed with kill will let me have like an increasing amount of creatures. Now, you're also going to be noticing this bad boy. I opened him up last night. I bought a couple of packs. I had an itch to open some cards. And this guy was my last pack of the night, and I want him so bad. And I've hit 7 consistently with this deck. Now, I may not get the right colors, but I'm always hitting 7, so having a colorless card like this is perfect. So, getting the... I can't wait to see what craziness this card will work out with. It may not be a permanent member of the deck, but right now, it's going to be great. And part of me kind of wants to use my extended art on it because the art on it is gorgeous. So if this becomes a solid member of the deck, I'm definitely going to use that 1 dust to make it. Something else I have pulled up that I haven't talked about yet, and I'm surprised I haven't noticed it until now, it is this kind of graph in the side. So this is the shard alignment system. Certain races can only have a certain amount of each card in the deck. So, since I'm necrotic, I can have 3 of the commons, 2 uncommons, 1 rare, and 1 legendary of blood cards. Diamond cards, I can have 3, 2, 1, 1, ruby 3, 2, 1, 1, sapphire 3, 2, 1, 1. No wild. I am not allowed to use any wild cards in this deck whatsoever. When I started the campaign and you guys saw the like only certain cards are added to your deck, that was one of the major things. Another thing is, since my race don't really use artifacts, I only can have 1 of each in my deck. You can actually see what it looks like at level 9, which is the current cap. Yes, I can have 1 wild card per thing, so it's not really useful for me to play that color. And 3 is the max, so an interesting thing I should have brought up sooner. Excuse me. I don't know why, but every time I start recording, I yawn at the very beginning of the session. I really want to get more of these tricolor allegiances, see if I can get one for necrotic, but I haven't been so lucky. Anyways, back to the actual campaign. We are still kind of doing that quest to find the Sea Hag. And I believe we are continuing through that. So let's try out our new deck and some new cards, and hopefully we can get something cool. Oh, here's the Sea Hag.
Another delicious mind come to feed me. Just before lunchtime, too. Come closer, necrotic. I want you get good sniff of that brain of yours.
Ooh, gross. You've eaten your last meal, hag.
Brain. This brain is bitter. I need to soak it in briny broth for a few hours before I eat.
And then combat. Let's see what you got. Target opponent troop gets -2. Pineapple. At the start of your turn, each opposing champion controls no troops with +1 or more gains 2/0. Each opposing champion. So I can get +2, but I have to have anything under 1 attack, or equal to or less than 1 attack. That means we will need, well, mostly my smaller creatures, my Chenier, my rogues will be the best choice for this. So let's see how she actually controls my side of the board. And hello, Princess Daphne. What are you? Can't attack, can't block. Oh look, there's Sin. Draw again. Save the princess from the evil sea witch. So if I accidentally murder it, that's probably not good. Invincible. Okay, cool. It's indestructible. So my board control will not affect it, I don't think, unless we remove it from the game, which would be awful. When this attacks, 3 random opposing troops get -1. Okay. So there's that whole -1 thing coming into play. Luckily, Mosquito is a flyer, and that we can do that with. Alright. We're there. Mosquito. And then turn. We can kill it next turn, because I really don't like that thing. This must be a boss encounter, too. I guess I'll take it. Jerk. Ow. Gain 2 charges, draw 2 cards. Target opposing troop gets -2, you get +2. Okay. Fantastic. Let's get a second blood up. I'm instantly gonna regret it. Dang it. Fine. Oh, okay. That was a real waste of a control card. But I'm not complaining. Can I not block? Wouldn't let me block. Cool. It's trained, so it's a 3/3. You can attack, it just didn't let me block. Unless it skipped through that phase, which really sucked. Oh! Can't be blocked with troops with 1 or less. Gotcha. This sucks. Holy shit, this sucks. Should have just killed it. We got a 5. Wow. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god. She had an answer for everything that game. Oh man, I am frustrated right now. I don't know what I can do against that. Oh, let's fire again. I'm out for blood now. I've never been this frustrated with an encounter in Hex before. Oh boy. I want to play first. Yeah, we get a blood. And turn. If each opposing champion controls no troops with 1 or less gain. Okay. So she starts out with 3 mana. And then she gets Mosquito. Okay. Well, we could start throwing things down, but the problem is she's going to keep controlling things using that ability. Oh. Okay, second Mosquito. Something. It's a 3/3, so even if she targets it, it'll still be a... Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. So it's 2/2, Swift Strike. Force the block. Sometimes it's nice knowing to exploit the AI in weird ways. Yep. Huh. That's really odd. Ow. I'm taking 3 now, too. Screw you. And that's the guy that says every turn when it attacks it. Is it all creatures? 3 random opposing troops get -1 attack. Jesus. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad he actually blocked that. Oh my god. And then more control. -1/-1. Literally can't block. And then a flyer. Okay. Good. I'm so happy right now. All right. Oh my god, I'm getting really lucky apparently. Oh, I I gonna beat this out of sheer luck? I hope so. Fuck this game. Oh my god! Ugh. She hasn't played a card all game. Oh, she's played flies. That's about it. Can I beat her? No, don't make her vulnerable like that. That won't work. Oh boy, here we go. Conflict one of those. She gave it to the frog. She gave the 2 attack to the frog. Oh, thank you. You are an idiot. Oh my god. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. We can do this. Okay, we can do this. Fly has -1. That's it. Okay, come on. Second main phase. Have enough damage. It's when it attacks. Either way, getting more things on the board is definitely helpful. I can block that. That'll swing, that'll swing. Alright. Okay, cool. We can actually win this one. No! You bitch! Come on, give me a kill spell. Close enough. I need... Going for the kill. Going! Get rid of that at least. Okay. And then she uses her hero power again. She's at 1. She's literally at 1. Oh my god. I'll take the 8. I have more health than I can do with. What are you gonna do? Oh my god. I have no damage. Oh god. 3. Oh, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I need... Really? I'm gonna lose... Quick Strider. She's gonna fucking... She's gonna do something to it. Yeah. And then you're gonna... Do I have enough? Huh? Do I win? Do we win? Screw you! Screw you so much! Oh my god. That is the worst encounter I have ever encountered. The piranhas were funny. The piranhas have a really hard mechanic, but it's not... It's literally meant to be one of those things where when you deal with the piranhas, it's gonna be, like, you really have to plan for this. What are you supposed to do against that? It's just continuously use revert troops. I put 2 cards I would add revert, but it wouldn't even... I didn't even draw them. I put the 2-cost 2/2 dog that says when it comes into play, or you can pay 1 to revert a troop. That's the best thing I got for it, but it just kept going and going. The only reason I won is because it didn't draw any Sapphire Shards until, like, turn 8. I think I'm going to cut halfway through that match because I was, like, swearing and cussing and being all grumpy. So, oh my god, that was so frustrating. Oh, screw that. Give me something good. I deserve it. Tell me I'm a pretty princess. 2 dust. If you're... Huh. 2/3 life drain. Before the start of the game, if this is in your deck, gain... I don't know. If you have like 3 of those in your deck, you're gaining 2 to 3 health at the start of the game, but you want that in your hand as an early game card. What do we got here? You create a standard resource of your choice and put it into your hand. I might start running those. No, it's not needed. Oh, hey! Fun fact about this card. This actually was supposed to be, I think this was like Runtlings or something like that, and they changed the art of the card to something that is in the game now because it depicted 3 little Shinhare instead of 2, so they pretty much they changed it. But that's cool to see that that's back in the game. Alright. What do you gotta say for yourself? The hag unleashes a final shriek, then collapses onto the sand. Get that saliva. Hold your nose and approach the hag's corpse. You're able to scrape some of her vile drool into a vial. I'll need to head back into the cave-in and tell Ernest what happened. That... Never again. I will no more. Please, for the love of God, I will not do that. That was awful. Alright, head back into the cave-in.
You better have something for me. I got so desperate to get this crank mechanism turning that I wore about yanking on the lever. Still, no good.
I have the sea hag saliva.
Ah, you're my hero. Hand it over, and I'll get that contraption as compensation as you promised. As I promised you, I don't know how to talk because I am Ernest.
It wasn't easy to get, you know. Yeah, oh, 2 more boosters and 500 gold. Give me those boosters. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Can't block. That's a good, if I ever play a Venom character, definitely that's going to be one of my favorite cards in the deck. Kraken Guard, Sea Priest. So essentially, everything will get +2 health whenever it comes to play. That's not bad. Ooh! Before the game starts, if this is in your deck, 2 random troops in your deck get +1 in speed. That's really, if you had a playset of those, again, that's really good to have in the deck, but something like that you want to have. It's not consistent enough. At least the gaining health is a little bit more consistent, but that not so much. Handmaiden, I don't even think I have that card. And then Crimson Copperhead. Target Ruby Troop control gains speed. So gain 3 and then speed. That's not bad. What's the second one? Ritualist, Sacrifice a Troop, Mortal Tears, Crying Statue. Search your deck for a standard resource and put it in. 2 costs. If I was going to run that, I would definitely run the white card I was talking about earlier. The one that just pay 1, get it, and put it in your hand. Diplomatic Orders. I think that was one of the choice of 3 artifacts we got at the earlier of the game. It was the Tricerabot, the Orders, and I think there was one more. Hey, it's good to know there's other ways to get it. And then Blade for Sora. I don't think we've seen her yet. I think we have to have a Shinhare character to play it. Wild Growth, definitely very good. Oh, hello, there's a new character here. Oh, good lord, you are ugly. Rizix.
You there. Tell me what you got here. You there. Tell me how you got here.
What's it to you?
I am no mood to banter. I have a business proposition if you want to chit-chat. Find yourself a dwarf. Those fools are always happy to talk.
I traveled through the FearlRoot woods to the east.
You are an explorer. I guessed as much from your muck-clad boots and filthy attire. I want you to retrieve something for me. Something beyond the edges of where you have traveled. In the desert, in the western desert. A place called Skittering Ridge.
I might be willing to help you for a fee.
Oh, there is treasure to be held. More than enough to outweigh the risks. But it's nothing to it that a hero of your stature can't handle, I'm sure. There's a gold awaiting you there, and even more gold upon returning. All I ask is you return the small item that I misplaced when exploring the canyons to the west.
What item, Spider-Man?
A small flask filled with glowing liquid. You'll know it when you see it. Return it to me and I'll reward you handsomely.
I'll be back soon. So cool. we have a quest to go head out and check out the desert some more. We explored it a little bit after we unlocked the bridge. Let's go. Yeah, that's the right button. I keep accidentally exiting out of the whole cave-in, or the whole campaign instead of just the cave-in. So yeah, we're actually heading off to the new area, some sort of plains. Let's actually see what we got. So yeah, we have a quest marker there. What is also here? Let's check out the Wildwood. Ba-ba-da. The trees have twisted around each other. There's roots just up the rough ground. Travel slow and difficult. There are no cleared paths through the Wildwood. After several hours of hopelessly trying to get progress, you'll find yourself walking in circles. Is there anything else I can do? I guess not. That's interesting. I guess our next choice would be the bend here. One star. A lone teepee on the plains. Oh, is this another town? Oh! After traveling west for several days across a flat grassland, only occasional screech of a carrion bird above disturbing the silence of your journey, you see a wide streak of blue cutting across the landscape, the Indigo River. There's something on the ground here. You reach down and pull something half buried in loose dirt, a chisel-tipped hammer. It looks like something that could have been splitting rock. Could this have belonged to Professor Boyd? As you continue west, you find several more tools scattered on the ground that the geologist might have used. A compass, a hand lens, several hammers, and a weathered leather satchel. I should take this stuff back to Benry. The tools lead towards a single teepee setting near the bank of the river. As you approach the lone tent, you hear no noise coming from inside. You open the flap of the tent. Inside is a thin coyote, the fur around his muzzle gray with age. The coyote is sitting in a lotus position in front of a small campfire with a slight grin on his face. He does not greet you in arrival in any way. He appears to be unarmed. I'm looking for a dwarf named Boyd. I found his tools. Tell me where he is, dog. As you step inside the tent, you are quickly overrun by a smell of smoke. The coyote elder's grin widens, your vision blurs, your throat clenches, and the final sensation you feel before your words turn black is limp body crashing to the dirt floor. What is going on? You open your eyes, you're floating in a blue sky, starry void. You recognize nothing about your surroundings. I don't. Your stomach lurches as infinity stretches away in all possible directions. Your limbs helpless dangle in the incomprehensible nothingness. Remember how I got here? A few of the stars above begin to dance in a slow rhythm. They are moving together and form a vague shape in a female coyote. The two supernovas that form the constellation's eyes turn their galaxy's devouring gaze directly at you. Where am I? This is not a place. This is all places, traveler. You arrive the same way you always do. I have seen you walk amongst these stars many times, though you've never seen me. The only time I've floated above the clouds is in dreams. Then this realm should be familiar to you, traveler. This is the tranquil dream. All dreams connect to each other, like strands in a web. Normally, you only see your own strand, but here, the entire web is visible. Who are you? I am Sister Midnight. For some, I am the mother of the people. For others, I am the 6 benevolent spirits that guard existence from annihilation. For you, I am a guide. A guide to what? Look down at your hand, traveler. Several fingers radiating out of a palm. Each can act independently, yet are part of a unified whole. I don't understand. You will, or you won't. My advice?
Well, you are here, traveler. Attempt to discover your true intentions. I don't even know why I'm still alive or not.
Oh, good lord. So I'm going to cut here, just because the last episode ran on about 45 minutes because of all the attempts on the Sea Hag. After that, we are going to delve into what looks like some sort of crazy dream. This has been Water Elemental. I have no idea where I am, and I think my character's dripping balls. We'll find out next time. See you guys then.